Well, April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and many conversations about sexual assault focus on prevention. But for survivors, they face so many issues we seldom discuss. Legal battles tied to safety, housing, employment, and privacy. In Texas, though, there is a free legal service network to help survivors. And here to walk us through that is Heather Bendolino. She is the CEO of Texas Advocacy Project. We appreciate you being here again, Heather.
Well, thank you so much for having me and for shining a light.
Absolutely. Tell us more about this service.
Well, Legal Aid for Survivors of Sexual Assault is a group of separate nonprofits that work together to blanket the state of Texas. And we're funded through the Texas Access to Justice Foundation. And it really means that we have a really wide safety net for people who experience sexual assault.
This is a service your group actually use. So can you walk us through and how it helps a survivor in different facets of the legal process?
Oh, absolutely. So we really focus on the civil legal side, right? When there is a sexual assault, a rape, somebody's been harmed, we all think about the criminal side, about a prosecution. And remember, when a prosecution occurs, that's somebody protecting the state. On the civil side, where our focus is protecting the individual person. So think maybe a protective order, or the person who assaulted you is in the same apartment complex, so you need to get out of your lease. There are all kinds of remedies that a victim may choose in order to become a survivor so that they have long-term safety. And it is on that civil legal side that we really focus.
What a great resource. Now, Heather, in your experience, what's the biggest misconception that has kept survivors from getting legal help or any help at all?
Yeah, it's interesting, the word misconception, right? Because I think one of the biggest issues for a survivor is that society historically has blamed the victim. You've heard, what was she wearing? I mean, there's the, wear denim day because it's supposed to point out that it doesn't matter how tight your clothes are. You are not the person who did harm. We should not be blaming the victims. We should say, guess what? Rape and assault is not acceptable as a society. So we need to change that norm, and we need to come to these conversations with a lack of judgment and remove the shame. So I think that that is really the most misconception, is that we blame the victim instead of the perpetrator. So we really need to change that within our communities.
Especially since you guys are busier than ever, right? We were just kind of talking about the number of cases you had this year compared to last year.
Yeah.
What is it, 6,200 this year?
Yeah.
Compared to 5,000?
Yeah.
That's an increase. That's a huge increase.
Absolutely. And we're only one of the many nonprofits that are under this LASSA umbrella. And we are all just working at maximum capacity, trying to find as many efficiencies and trying to grow to meet the needs. I mean, the state of Texas, the population is constantly growing. We've got to meet it.
Right. And so if someone is interested in the service, hopefully you'll never need it. But if you do, how can they reach out to LASSA?
Absolutely. So again, we are a network of nonprofits. So at Texas Advocacy Project, you can reach out to us on our website, or you can call our 800 number. But the LASSA number itself, I know you are going to share at the end of this. So it'll be on the screen. And remember, the last 4 letters of that is SAFE, because we are trying to make sure that we make every victim safe in the state of Texas so that they no longer feel harmed and become survivors.
Heather